Senator representing Kaduna South, Senator SHEHU, said that the Sunday IGBOHO-led Southwest agitations for the creation of Yoruba nation is baseless. He said this in an interview with Root TV some hours ago. Also, in the short video clip of the interview, he argued that the insecurity in the southwestern and southeastern parts of the country is only a fraction of what obtains in the north. And buttressing on the issue, he said the killings in Zamfara alone are more those of the entire southern parts of Nigeria. He also said that 99% of the banks in the country are owned by the southerners. Likewise, he claimed that most of the oil wells in the country are in the south. Speaking further in the interview, the former senator said that anybody who does not want restructuring simply wants the country to break up, and that restructuring was used to win the 2019 election. The insecurity faced by the South is just a fraction of what we face in the North. The killings in Zamfara alone are more than that of the southern parts of Nigeria. Meanwhile, the positions of the Air Senator have attracted some reactions from the general public. And let's see and hear what people are saying concerning these statements being made. Before we go into or dive into what people are reacting to, or how they are reacting to the statement or the position of the senator, one thing is that when you hear people say that, oh, why are Khan, because I usually hear it from the Murik and not this northerners, oh, Khan is always talking about, oh, they are dealing with Christians, they are dealing with this and that, it's a witch hunting, they are whatever, it is against all this whatever is happening, this insecurity is all about the Christians targeting Christians, and even Muslims are involved. Muslims are even affected, they are victims as well. I said, but nobody cares, nobody hears it from you people. You people don't loud it. Even if 1,000 people are being killed, 1,000 Muslims are being killed, and just one person, a Christian is being killed, and the people decide to make it an issue, because that is how they feel about it. But you people don't talk about it. You don't talk about it. You are comfortable with that. So whose problem is that? Even if millions are being affected, millions are Muslims, the victims are Muslims, and they are not saying anything. Before now, I'm always wondering, why is it that these people don't talk? They don't protest, they don't do anything. And they are the ones, we have been saying it, they are the ones who are suffering this whole thing the most. But they don't say anything. They just keep quiet. They just move on. Life moves on. Life goes on. They just believe that God gives and God takes. And that is it. So that is their own cup of tea. I always look it from that angle. Now, SHEHU is telling us now that, it is not enough for those who are agitating for a separate country. If you believe in restructuring, but the restructuring you are hearing now, your people say they don't still want it. So what are you saying? They say they don't want a separation. They don't want to break up. Yet they don't even want a restructuring. So what do they want? This abnormalities going on. It is what you think that they should continue with. You guys must be joking. If it is not enough that the insecurity going on in that place, that is your own cup of tea, because that is what you believe in that. Those people do not believe in that. So you want it to get to that level before they will say anything. No. It does not need to get to that level before they will start speaking. It is you are used to that. You cannot use your blues to spoil another person or to affect another person's reggae. If you are comfortable with it and your people are not talking about it, good and fine. Who told you, or how do you explain, or how do you define how some people should react on what they feel like, or how they should not react? I don't get it. SHEHU, I don't get it at all. I do not get it. Well, the way forward is Biafra, but you forgot to say the Sultan of Sokoto owns about 23 oil wells in the Delta. That is the one we know. So how is the North marginalized in the oil sector? Okay, these are the responses of people. Do you have anything to say about what Senator SHEHU has said? Well, SHEHU has not disappointed me at all. After all, he's one of the northern elites who always wants to reap where they did not sow. South is not North. Northern elders like killings, but South is different. That is why Southeast elders and governors rejected IPOP or anything that we because insecurity in the south. In the case of north, it is their another means of looting the country. Now every money goes to the north in the name of insecurity. That is the two brands of Nigeria for you. Shehu Sani is from the same stock. What do you expect him to say? What do you expect him to say? They say monkey no fine, but your mama like her. No matter how he tries most of the time to be neutral, but definitely that sentiment of coming from that side is always there. If your people are not complaining, that means they love it. If they are not complaining and they are not saying anything about it, now how many students have been kidnapped? You know how many people who are in the custody of the bandits? Have they come out to protest? Have they said anything? No, their only concern is to make sure that Nigeria is not divided. Their concern is what is happening in the southeast, what the southwest, the people there, what they are doing. Those are the things they are concerned about. Even if everybody goes down in their region, they don't care. They are not bothered about all the problems that have enveloped them. They do not care about them, but they will be interested in what is happening in the south. So if you are comfortable with what is happening in your own domain, good and fine. That's your luck. You want it. You love it. So don't come and lord it over other people. One man's meat is another man's poison. How foolish you are. You mean Southerners should be silent like Northerners till you kill them, finish, and take over their lands? I thought this man had something obsessed. Okay, these are the reactions of people concerning what he said. Of course, nobody's going to be sitting down and say, oh, so because of that, I don't know, I don't understand. Like I said, that is just one word. You love it, they like it, they don't see anything wrong with that. And that is why you cannot compare the youth from the south compared to the youth in the north. They are two different people. Even the north and south generally, they are two different sets of people. You can't say oh, they should continue to do that, but you are seeing a lot of that. Means you would have even that means you are saying that the south should not be complaining about the our educational system, because everybody still complain about our educational system, even when we know that it's still better off compared to what we have in the south. But you can imagine all those people, all those children roaming around the streets. That means you'll be telling the south that don't complain about education, go and check what is happening in the north. Go and see the children that are out of school, millions of children out of school. Go and see them. That you people should not be complaining. No, we can't. And that is why you hear people say that these people are dragging us backward. Now they are talking about ranching that will be good for everybody. It will be good for the so-called Fulani herdsmen. It will be good for their cows. It will make sense. It will make meaning. It will save them from unnecessary stress. You will see that by the time all those you can see their physique. You can see how malnourished most of all these Fulani herdsmen, they are suffering. By the time they are stationed in a place and do the right thing, you will see that they will change for the better, and it will help every other person. But they say no. Their man, their leader, the president says no. Yeah, we can say their president because whatever, everything that he's doing it to the favor of the people in the north. He said no, that they must be open grazing, that people cannot ban open grazing. So what do you expect with such people with that kind of mindset? They are taking us backward. They are taking us backward. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take